Hello, everybody, and welcome to Project Motor Racing, the game that has been absolutely blasted by the sim racing community over the last few days. A game that's had an update, and a lot of people are saying that it is better now. I bought it for myself. I've played about 20 minutes of it, and I absolutely suck at it. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I did two races, one of which was on the easiest AI difficulty, and I still finished last. Although, to be fair, that was because I spun out a lot. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I'm probably going to crash a lot. I'm probably going to spin a lot. I'm probably going to get very angry. But it should be pretty interesting. Anyway, right, so we are going to go for single player. And we're going to have a go at the old career mode. Now, I think you have your own team, and I think you've got to try and enter events and stuff like that. So, team registration. What's our team? I feel like we're just going to go name it after ourselves. Milk Guzzler Racing. I never sort of seem to actually reference my channel name that often. Is that all? Oh, it's not Milk Guzzler. We can't do any more, can we? It's not going to let us do the whole. Alright, we'll just call ourselves Milk Guzzlers. Driver name. Is that full name? Or I guess we're just going to have to. There you go, you know my real name now. Europe. Confirm that's it. Okay. Wait. Why you no confirm? Why are you not confirming? Oh, right, go back. Yeah. Right, sponsorship model. So we have got a rolling billboard, which is a traditional sponsorship arrangement. You're paid a flat amount per race, and that amount is based on the prestige of the car you're racing. Your performance doesn't matter. You are a rolling billboard and nothing more. Safest one. So we've got competitive, higher flat fee, but there's a catch. You're only paid if you finish on the oh yeah, we're not going to finish on the podium. That's not going to happen. A model tailored for respectful drivers. So long as you bring the car home. Yeah, that's not going to happen either. I think we're just going to have to go rolling billboard, to be honest, and just see. Starting budget, professional level. This budget is for players who want to start in the middle, have immediate access. We've got the global operation, which is a flat 2 million straight away. Or we've got the cheapest option, which is journeyman driver. I would like to have a bit of money to start with, because I feel like we're going to need it. We can buy some pretty cool cars. So we're going to go 650 career set. We're not going to do authentic. We'll do classic. Now the AI goes down to 20. 20 is the easiest. 100 is the highest, I believe. I'm going to start on 50, which seems pretty low, but I am you will find out how terrible I am at this game. So yeah, 50 races. We're going to do half length because I don't know how long the races are going to be, and I don't want to do like massively long races. So we'll see. I'm assuming we can change all these things as we go. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So we're going to go straight into it. Confirm, and we're going to get ourselves. So we've got 650 odd to spend. Do I go all out for a Corvette? That would be very stupid. I mean, we can't. We could afford a GT car. But do we want to blow all our money on this? I feel like maybe we'll start on GT3 because it seems a little bit easier to handle. Right, oh, that looks nice. Doing like a whole middle-aged person who knows nothing about cars, like, oh, that looks nice. We'll get that. That black livery is pretty cool. What's the difference between that? That actually seems more powerful. I might go for that. I'm not a car expert by any means. I mean, I don't even drive a car in real life, so I'm not the right person to comment on this, but this Audi looks nice, so I'm going to buy this. Okay. So we're going to go to an event, I guess. So yeah, so we've got our team, we've got our garage with our Audi, we've got team statistics, which is pretty cool. I like this. I like games that include this. It's nice, so we can keep track of how we get on throughout our career. So like starts, podiums, wins, money we've earned, all of this stuff. And yeah, so we can go to our first event. Ooh, the GT3 World Championship. United States Series, United Kingdom Series. So the entry fee, I'm assuming, 85 grand. So we're probably going to have to go for a cheaper series at first. I'm quite Italian GT3 trophy. UK. And the prizes are fairly similar, although GT3, that's... Oh, it's a higher entry. No, you don't want to pay more. I think we might go for the Italian GT trophy. Register for this. So Brianza. I feel like that might be a fake name of a track that I know well. 6 laps of Brianza, 6 laps of San Marino, which is Imola. Alright, cool. We'll go for that. Oh, Brianza's Monza. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed like a few of I'm assuming they couldn't get the licenses for the real names. So like Silverstone is Northampton, Donington is Derby. I've noticed, excuse me, I've noticed that, so I'm assuming that that's the same for Monza. So vehicle setup. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Again, I'm not an expert on Olga Wovada. Right, steering rack. Does this make it... See, again, like I know nothing, so I'm probably better just leaving it alone. Alright, so we'll go... We'll just get straight in. Oh, it's practice, isn't it? I suppose, do we want to get out there and get a feel for it, or do we just want to go straight into qualifying? What happens if I click next? It skips the practice. Right, next session. Right, so qualifying is important. We've only got 10 minutes. So we do want to get out there and... Right, now, this is... Right, make sure we don't speed. This pit limiter is not on, and I don't know what the speed limit is. Okay, nice and steady. There we go. Oh, it's on. Oh, limiter was on anyway. Alright, so it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a sunny Italian day. And we're here at Monza. Okay, that was actually alright. I know a lot of people were saying that the handling wasn't great, particularly on a controller. That was in the old patch. Oh, fuck. But yeah, it definitely seems a lot more responsive. And I was worried that I would buy it and then just wouldn't be able to turn in any corner. I saw Super GT's video on it where he was using the controller and the car, any sort of input was really sensitive and the car was just going all over the place, and I was really worried that that's what it was going to be like. But I knew that there was a patch coming out today, and a lot of people, I sort of scoured the internet for people's opinions on it, and a lot of people seem to be quite complimentary of the update, so I thought I'd bite the bullet and give it a go. Oh god, racing already. Yeah, the AI do seem to sort of... They don't really take into account that you exist. A lot of people were saying about that anyway. And yeah, I don't think that's really been patched yet. The AI is still a bit, yeah, just blind really. They don't really know you're there. Which is an issue. I've been spun out a few times because the AI have just turned in on me for no reason. So yeah, that's something to look out for. But anyway, we're going to go on our first time lap. I did manage to keep it on track in the outlap, so I'm hoping that I can keep it on track here as well. So I don't bottle it under test conditions. And that's the thing as well. Anytime it does sometimes get a little bit snappy, and then you press, you sort of turn the analog to the other side to counteract it, and then it goes extreme the other way, and then it's almost like you're flicking left and right trying to get it to stop, and it doesn't, which is annoying. So I don't know whether there's like some kind of input delay or whether it just doesn't respond correctly. I don't know. But it's certainly, oh God, I'll say that. Yeah, it's certainly a lot more drivable than I feared it, or a lot more than I expected it to be. Or it's not as undrivable as I feared it would be. Oh God. I think what I want, no. Oh, the curbs are lethal as well. Like, there's so many things that slow you down. Curbs, you get a little bit of grass, a little bit of gravel, and you are screwed. Which is, simulates real life conditions, I guess. But yeah, I think what I was hoping for, and I think a lot of people were hoping for, was just a game kind of similar to Project Cars. Project Cars 2. Not so much Project Cars 3, because that was a disaster. As we cross the line, did our lap even count? Oh, it does count. Oh God, we've gone fastest. Wow. Oh no, we're not. I don't know whether it's going to be one of those racing games where the field spread is just mental. Like, I remember like TOCA Touring Cars 1, where like in qualifying the field would be spread by like half a minute. I do feel like we've got a bit of time if we can hook a lap together. I'm currently P3 out of 7 drivers who set a lap, which is pretty impressive. It's probably, again, that's where the low AI setting comes in, but given how badly I did in the first couple of races, we'll start on the low AI, and then if we find it easy, we can always bump it up. Please don't crash. No, fuck. It was going so... It was going so well. No. That friggin' first Lesmo every time. I mean, to be fair, when we get back to the pits, I'm not even sure we're going to have time to get out again, so we might just have to go for another lap. It's a shame, because I felt like there was a lot of time on the table there. Come on, no, come, oh, fucking hell. Ah. Track limit, I didn't violate track limits on, fucking hell, oh, I've blocked somebody. That's got to be a penalty, surely. Oh dear. Right, we'll have one more try. Because I think by the time we get back to the pits, fix it up, we're not going to have time to get out anyway. So, slipstream. Slip of the stream. The fact that we're faster than him on a straight, that's a good sign. Right, there is definitely pace. Oh God. Oh, I'm counter steering again. Don't counter steer. That's lethal. Hello. Through Curva Grande. I should probably take this line off. I probably will at some point. I mean, these are circuits that I've Driven around for years. I should know them by now, where the braking points are and stuff. Doesn't hurt. Right, let's get this right. Into Lesmo 1. I've got it wrong again. Oh fuck. No! Right. Fuck's sake. I thought I had it nailed. I really thought I had it nailed. And then the car just went on me. Like, shit. Alright, we're not going to have time to get out. So we're going to be last. Oh no, we're not last. Yeah, suck on that. Patrick Olsen and Modesto Agresta. We are like 3.5 seconds off pole though. This Provost guy is pretty good. I've raced him in a couple of single races that I've done so far, and Provost has like been pretty rapid. Right, hopefully we can get through Lesmo 1 without any major problems. Right, do I need to go through the whole grid? No. Right, now I've got to remember to actually upshift, because I stalled a couple of times. Here we go. Oh, that was not too bad. That was not too bad. I still haven't figured out how to look behind me yet. I can't. I've tried to do the whole use the right stick like an F1, but that doesn't work. I haven't figured it out yet. Bumper cars into turn one. Oh fucking hell! No, no, no. Come on. Hey man, how's it going? Good to see you again. Hope you're well. Down inside into there. I should know this corner, but I don't. Oh, I'm on the gravel. On the gravel. This is awful. He's crap. Oh, Jesus Christ. Spin me round. Spin me round. Get me back round. Get me back round. A brilliant line there into Lesbian 1 as they come through. He hasn't actually spun it this time as we go through Lesbian 2, and he's got a big slide there. And his race is over. Shit. Why can't I get them? Turn round, you bastard. Turn round. Oh my god. It is weird that I'm doing. Oh fuck me. It is weird that I'm doing a stream this time. I don't normally. This is actually a normal time for people in Britain to do streams. I just stream ridiculously early in the day because I work very weird hours. Oh, my suspension is damaged. There's some serious damage going on here. Hey George, yes, this is the new game that I was talking about. Oh, I got another penalty. I think we might have to restart. Yeah, this was the game that I was talking about the other day that I was going to buy and then didn't buy because it got really bad reviews, and it seems to be better now. So we're giving it a go tonight and seeing how it goes. Yeah, to be fair, because it's Saturday, I thought, why not stream later? Why? What? Why am I? Wait, what? How do I change camera? Why? What? Why am I starting? What the? Why am I starting at an angle? What the fuck was that? Okay, little bug. That was weird. I completely forgot to shift it. It doesn't matter because the AI are all shit into turn one anyway. Oh god. Got one test at Thursday and then vacation. Oh, nice. Good luck for your test, man. Hope it goes well. I hope you enjoy your vacation. Right, we've gained 2 plate. I'm pretty sure I just smashed those guys off the circuit. Right, here we go into the first Lesmo. Can we actually get it right for once? Yes, we stayed on the track. Right, having a little look. It's not going to work. But we get an excellent run. And powering past like we're not even, like they're not even there. Treating the AI the way they treat us, with utter contempt. Oh, piss. Shit. Track, I didn't gain time though. How have I got warning for track limits? Yes, I have seen it. Oscar seems to have found something. But then Piastri's always been pretty good around Qatar anyway. So yeah, I think it's very important that Oscar had a good weekend, and he has had so far. Maybe Lando could have got pole if that last lap had hooked up properly, but it didn't for whatever reason. And yeah, Oscar's got pole, and hopefully, you know, if he wins the race, then we go into Abu Dhabi, you know, with it still in the balance, which would be good. I think Piastri's going to do it. He should do. Do you mean win the race or win the championship? I think he can definitely win the race tomorrow. I think he's got to be favourite. He's been the quickest driver all weekend, so he should be winning tomorrow. But obviously Norris alongside him into turn 1, Verstappen behind, 3 championship contenders. You never quite know, but I think the Qatar circuit is just about boring enough that Piastri can hold out if he gets away well. Race and championship. They could do. I mean, if Norris has a shocker tomorrow, or even if Piastri finishes first and Norris finishes third or something, that's 10 points gained. And then if something happens in Abu Dhabi, you never. Oh, I gotta stay off that fucking gravel. You never know. Oh my days. Oscar wins, it will be a dramatic end to the season. Yeah, it will. Yeah, definitely. Particularly if Lando doesn't finish second. Yeah, Agent George doing his work yesterday. Splitting the 2 McLarens. I suppose he's in. Was it P5 he ended up in the end? Because I think his lap got deleted, didn't it? I think. I can't remember. Or was that in another? So I don't know. Oh my god, this is so squirrely. Oh my days, go off the grass. Yeah. George could be thinking of a way to get himself involved. I mean, he's taken Hamilton out at turn 1 before in Qatar. Maybe he can get himself in the mix again. Who knows? Yeah, I'm surprised George wasn't closer at the end, because obviously he's been quick all weekend. But yeah, we'll see. Right, don't screw this corner up. Hard on the brakes. Don't touch the gravel. He's touched the curve a little bit, but that's okay. And I've touched the gravel again. Fuck me. Get off the grass. Yeah, I don't know what this this 25 lap tyre limit is going to do. I mean, the sprint earlier was pretty dull. Obviously, I know it's only a third of the race. You can't really take that into account, but I think even with the teams having to do 2 pit stops, I just think it's a really boring race. But we don't go to these circuits because of the entertainment. We go to those circuits because they give F1 lots of money, and that's what they like. I think Qatar's more of a bike track anyway, to be honest. Like MotoGP around Qatar is really good, but I've just never really been a fan of it in an F1 sense. But I think there's a new Qatar track being built. Might be wrong. We're up to 6th now. I didn't really notice that before. Problem is Russell is close to the McLarens. Yeah, I mean Russell's definitely a threat. You know, he's been quick all weekend, so he could get himself up there. Yeah, Qatar's not my favourite circuit, to be honest. But they always cheat. It almost seems like they have the sprint races at like the most boring tracks. We end up with two really shit races instead of one. Although to be fair, there have been, was it? I know Brazil was a sprint race, and obviously I like that circuit, and I think COTA was a sprint race as well this year. So actually, there were 2 decent sprint circuits this year. They always tend to be like the most boring tracks they use. Oh god, I'm gonna miss my breaking point. Oh crap! No, get it, stop it. No, don't spin. We're up to 4th. So I tend to drive better when I'm distracted, which is not something you should take into the real world. I don't know how many points we're going to get if we hold on. I'm getting the hang of this now. I'm getting a little bit of a feel for it. I'm probably going to spin now. I've said that. I'm slowly getting used to this. It is 8 p.m. my time, UK time. So yeah, just well into the evening now. Oh, I knew I'd screw up. What about you? What's the time over where you are? Did you say it was the UAE where you're from? 12 in the morning. Damn. Having a late one tonight then. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. Right, last lap. We're not going to get a podium. We've just got to make sure that we don't bottle what we've already got. Oh god, that was not a good entry. He comes through at Curva Grande for the final time. This is definitely a legend in the making. Stay off the grass, you stupid bastard. Why can I not remember the name of this corner? He doesn't know, but anyway, here he comes into Lesbian 1. Goes very, very wide, but maintains a decent line there as they come into Lesbian 2. Probably stay until 1:30 because it's winter. Oh, nice. What's the temperature like over there at the moment? Because I always no, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Because I think the perception here is that it's like always warm over there. Oh, damage the car. Damage the car. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, it's pulling to the left. Jesus. Oh, no. No, 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 don't bottle. Don't bottle. Don't bottle. Hold. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's pulling to the left so badly. I'm literally having to hold the stick to the right just to keep it going. Come on. Come on, P4. Yes. 26 Celsius. Jesus. And it's winter. Oh my days, man. Wow. In the UK, 26 Celsius is a hot summer. So that kind of puts it into perspective how different our climates are. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I had to sweat for that P4 in the end. I thought I was going to tumble down the order. Yeah, I was literally having to hold my stick to the right. Oh, 22 grand. Hold my stick to the right because it was pulling to the left so badly. 40, sometimes 50 in the summer. Jeez. I would melt if I ever went over there. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I think we got 40 degrees once in the UK and everything had to shut down because no one could cope with it. And everyone looks at the UK, it's like, oh, you're pathetic because you can't deal with heat. And it's like, well, it's because our climate isn't made for it and all of our buildings are designed to keep heat in. So for instance, thing just gets warm. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I know if obviously if you're used to it, then it's just normal, isn't it? It's just, if it's what you're used to, you just get on with it, don't you? But yeah, if everyone's, people from different parts of the world, we're all used to our own things, aren't we? Should probably have done that practice session. Feel like I could have explained that a bit better. Yeah, so like obviously we're used to it being cooler over here, so if we go to a hot country, we all just die. And then if you came over here, you'd probably be thinking, how freaking cold is this? But we're probably like Antarctica compared to where you are. Oh God, that's bad. I have driven around this track already in this game, and I was pretty terrible. Sometimes it almost collapsed from the heat. Jesus. Yeah, heat can be pretty dangerous. Yeah, it's all about, keeping yourself safe and keeping yourself out of harm's way because yeah, heat can do a lot of damage if you expose yourself too much to it, as me trying to sound clever and not. Yeah, so winter must be nice in comparison. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah. Yeah, that AC must be a lifesaver in the summer. Oh, come on, man. What is the temperature in the UK at the moment? I've got it on my phone actually. Let's have a look. See for ourselves. It's actually been a decent day, a mild day. It's currently 5 degrees Celsius in the UK, and the highest temperature next week is going to be 12 degrees Celsius. That's the warmest temperature we've had in a few weeks. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, when I grow up, I want to live in Europe, so it doesn't be. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, I guess. I mean, there are still parts of Europe that do get hot. I think the UK is probably one of the coldest climates in Europe. I think it's more like Western Europe is traditionally a bit cooler. Am I? No, am I? No, that's not right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the hottest countries tend to be ones like Greece and Turkey and Cyprus and places like that. France and Spain can get quite hot as well. Oh, you live close to the equator. That makes sense. Because yeah, the closer you are to that, it's pretty lethal, isn't it? Right. Oh, we've gone P2 ahead of old Provost. I just ruined this guy's lap. Let's see what we can do this time. Oh god, ruin that guy's lap and then run wide myself. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I wasn't really explaining myself very well, but yeah, Europe is generally a lot cooler than the UAE. It's just certain parts get hotter than others. But the UK is traditionally a lot cooler. Shit. If you want it to rain all the time, move to Ireland. Like, you'll have one day of sunshine a year and you'll like it. Yeah, to be honest, I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, there are still bits of the game that I'm struggling with. As you can see, I'm spinning quite a lot, I'm getting on the grass quite a lot. But the handling is a lot better than I thought it would be. I was worried that it would be completely undrivable and would either understeer a lot or spin out a lot, but I'm enjoying it so far. I did play a little bit of it earlier, before I started the stream. I played it for about 20 minutes and I was terrible at it. So this is the first time that I haven't made a total mess of it. Still P5. We go to a country that's dry and cold. It's maybe like somewhere in Scandinavia might be a best bet. Maybe somewhere like Sweden or Denmark or something. Although it does snow from time to time. In fact, it snows quite a lot there. But yeah, it's definitely quite cold over there, and it's pretty dry from what I know about it. Yeah, I do feel like we're getting to grips with the handling now. I did come away from my first experience going, well, that was a waste of 60 quid. But no, the more we stick with it, the better we're getting, and I feel like we're sort of hooking it up a lot better now. Please don't screw this up. This is a very good lap. This is a really good lap. Come towards the line. What's it going to be? Holy shit, we're on pole by 2 seconds. Right, I think that's good. See where we're at. Did we get pole? We got pole. 2.1 seconds. Suck on that, Provost. First pole in the game. Yeah, that lap did feel really good. It felt like I really hooked everything up quite nicely, which was good. Pole in the game. Right. Okay, look at that pole position. German battle, Audi versus Mercedes, Porsche. You don't need to see all of this. Right, remember to upshift. Don't friggin' stall it. Let's go. It's lights out and away we go. And I've been taken off the line already. Here we go. Into Tamburello. No, this isn't Tamburello. The other bit's Tamburello, isn't it? Anyway, who cares? We're in the lead. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can convert it into a win. Got 6 laps to do so. All I got to do is just not bin it. I feel like we got the pace advantage. We've just got to not bin it, which is easier said than done. But yeah, compared to the last time I was driving around Imola, where I was literally spinning at every corner and crashing every corner and had no pace at all, I can see the difference already. Yeah, it's crazy how it all just sort of hooks up. Oh god. Oh my days, slide. Oh god. I drive automatic just because, like, I'm terrible at these games. So I just drive automatic because it's easier, and I always forget to like upshift and downshift properly, so I just let it do it for me. I'm quite open about that stuff. I drive with a lot of assists on because I'm just not very good at games. Well, you say it's not on the 2026 calendar, but according to recent rumours, it might end up on the 2026 calendar. Because there are reports that the Madrid Grand Prix might be cancelled and Imola might come in as a replacement. Oh, I knew I'd do that. Fuck. That's such a stupid mistake. Spin me around. Spin me around. Not like that. Ah, I've bottled it, chat. I've bottled it. It was going so well. See, that's the thing. That's this game punishes you. Fuck. One stupid little mistake and it's over. But yeah, what I was saying, so Imola, yeah, could be on the calendar next year if they decide to cancel the Madrid Grand Prix, which would be good because I've looked at that Madrid circuit and I don't like it. Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on. Hi, Samida? Samida? Is that how I say your name? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Good to see you. Yeah, the Madrid circuit looks awful. It's just another street track. And I think if you're going to have a Spanish Grand Prix, it's got to be something that's better than Catalonia. And it's not better than Catalonia. I support Williams. I'm not really a driver guy, to be honest. Yeah, I support Williams because they're literally based 5 miles away from where I grew up, which is pretty cool. But I don't support a particular driver, to be honest, which I think is better because then otherwise you get really like tribal and you get really. I feel like people who support drivers tend to get a lot angrier. I don't know. Source, trust me, bro. Right, so this race is pointless now because I have completely messed it up. 20 seconds behind. I was thinking like, oh, maybe we could win the championship. Oh, I've done it again. Fuck me. No, get out. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, go. Yeah, the Williams have had their best season for years. Yeah, James Vowles is doing really great stuff with this team, I've got to be honest. Considering what we finished 9th last year in the constructors, and you could see like even then like the progress was there. Obviously, it's kind of like it's been a bit of a weird year because Albon at the start of the season, Albon was doing really well, and Sainz was struggling. And then second half of the season, it's kind of flipped, where Sainz is now doing really well, and Albon is struggling. So it's kind of been a bit of a mixture, really. But obviously, Carlos Sainz getting the podium in Baku was really awesome. Got a podium in the sprint as well in. Was it last weekend? Not last week. He got a podium. Or did he? No, he qualified P3 last week. Yeah, that was it. And obviously, Albon start of the year had some great results, and yeah, it's been a pretty good season. So hopefully we can take that into next year, and obviously new regulations, maybe a chance for Williams to climb a bit higher. Who knows? Yeah, exactly. We can't let him win. We cannot let him win under any circumstances. So I actually made that corner without spinning out, which is progress. Still got 2 laps this race to go. I've lost 11 seconds in the last lap. Oh, still trying to figure out how to navigate this menu on the bottom right. I don't know how to do it yet. Yeah, I'm gonna need an almighty miracle now. Might have to like slow down for everybody else and crash them all out and then win. I think that's the only way I'm gonna do it now. Oh lordy. Hello everybody and welcome to my Charles Leclerc pole conversion challenge. As you can see, we're doing really well. Hey, Ferrari was shocking, weren't they? Again, I mean the signs were there from the sprint quali, but even Leclerc wasn't that quick. Like he only scraped into the top 10, and then even then, I don't know what happened on his last lap, but his first lap was a shocker, and then obviously Hamilton going out in Q1 again. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that Ferrari. I've got a theory that if Ferrari are nowhere next year, I think Hamilton will call it a day and retire. Because I think he's regretting it already. I think he's especially if Mercedes nail the regulations next year. Oh crap. Because they'll look at that and think, what the hell have I done? Obviously, we don't know where anybody is in 2026 yet, but Mercedes are widely rumoured to be in a very good place for next year. Is your next stream F1 my team? It might be. To be honest, I've taken a little break from that because, to be honest, I kind of stopped enjoying it. It was getting a little bit stale for me, so I that's why I haven't really streamed the last few days, because I was just starting to get a bit bored of it. So I might take a little break from it and then come back to it. And then that's why I'm streaming this tonight, because I just wanted to do something a bit different. Right, we're nearly at the end of this race, which has been absolutely miserable. We're going to finish dead last. Yeah, I mean, Russell could do a dive bomb. He's done it before. Yeah, I think that's the problem, George. I think what maybe I should have done is maybe I should have started it as like a midfield team. And then at least we would have been like somewhat competitive, but it takes so long. Like when you start at the back, it takes so long to make the car competitive. I mean, I feel like the car's not far off it, I don't think. But like we're like 4 seasons into it and we're still like dead last. We can still get some good results, which is, you know, we've had a few wins, we've had a few podiums, which is great. Yeah, but I just felt like it was getting a little bit stale, so I just put it. I'll put it on hold for. I will come back to it, but I've just decided to put it on hold for a bit, and then. But thanks for the kind words, though, George. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Right, what event? So we've done this. We finished 6th. We got some money. What do we do now? Because I thought we'd done this. Finish. Yes. Okay. Right. So we got the UK trophy, which I'm kind of tempted to do. Oh, that's a big entry fee. German GT3 Masters, US GT3 Series. Or the World Championship. I don't think we're ready for the World Championship yet. Now, what's this Independence Challenge? Yeah, exactly. You know, if you do the same game all the time, eventually it gets a bit boring, and yeah. I think you have to mix things up a little bit sometimes and do something different, because I think it just keeps you going. Right, what do we reckon? Should we do the UK one? Should we do the German one, US one, World Championship? Apparently it's the off-season. Oh, is that just because we're in between championships? I don't know. I don't know what circuits we have, US circuits we've got. I guess we'll find out. I know we've got like Donington and Silverstone for this one. I know we've got Nürburgring. We got the Nordschleife, but I don't think they'd use that for. I suppose they do use that for GT3, don't they? UK. I was thinking UK. Yeah, we'll go with that. Go with that for now. So we've got Northampton and Derby, which is Silverstone and Donington Park. So hopefully the fact that I know these circuits and I've, driven around them lots of times, hopefully mean that I can do a decent job around here, he says. And there's less grass. Well, I hope there's less grass. Unless they've just deliberately put grass on the runoff area. Right. I know I probably shouldn't use practice or I shouldn't use qualifying as a practice session, but I think if we do it all the time, if we do practice, it's just, oh god, I've hit the wall. Surely that's have I damaged my car already? It's pulling to the left. Oh my god, what the hell? It's pulling to the left already. For God's sake. No, I hit the. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to go back. Right, return to pit. Vehicle setup. Can you fix my car, please? Essentials. Suspension. So what, are you just not gonna... Are you not gonna fix it, or what? Right, be careful. Don't hit the wall. Be careful. Oh god. I'm pretty sure I violated the speed limit lots of... it was 60 kilometers an hour. I've just done like 90. I didn't get a warning for it though. We don't care about endangering the pit crew. You drive as fast as you like, it's fine. Right, this seems to be better now. It seems to have magically fixed my suspension issue, so that's good. There we go then. I would love to. It's on my bucket list. I'd love to go to Silverstone one day. I've never been to the British Grand Prix before, even though I've watched F1 for 22 years now. Problem is, it's just so expensive. Like even for a race day, it's like several £100. Oh God, wide. I think even if you went to qualifying, it would still cost a fair amount. I'm 30 years old. Yeah, I am not a young boy anymore. My youth is dying. I don't feel 30 though. It's weird. I still feel like I'm in my 20s, even though I'm not. I think I'm just very immature for my age. Yeah, I'm 30 years old and I still play games all the time, so I probably am. Oh shit, lap started now. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine it is expensive. Yeah, it must be crazy prices. How much is it to go to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix? My voice is like a 20-year-old. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I'll take that as a compliment. I wish I looked like a 20-year-old. Sadly, I don't. But no, I'll definitely take that. Come on. Ah. Yeah, if I did face cam, you'd very quickly realise that I was nowhere near 20 years old. Oh God, I've hit someone. No, fuck. It was going so well. How many times I said that this stream? $600, Jesus. Yeah, that is a lot. That is very expensive. Yeah, it's not cheap to go to F1, sadly. I think that's also a price for the sport becoming more popular as well. Obviously now Netflix are over it and F1 has become massively popular. They can just hike the prices up because they know that more people will come. Right, it's going to be a shocking lap time. Let's see if we can do better. I mean, it's great that F1 is more popular. I'm glad that more people are getting into it, but you know, more demand means the prices will just shoot up. Oh yeah, I've heard about the karting circuit. I think I've seen clips of it before. Seems pretty cool though. It's got a mall as well. Nice. I mean, it's great if you go to the race and you get all that extra stuff on top. That's fantastic. But obviously you're going to have to, they're going to put that into the price, aren't they? So have you been to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix before? I'm sort of guessing you have because but oh, have you not? No. Okay. Then like you say, it is really expensive, isn't it? So right, we're gonna screw this lap up. No. Well, I hope you get to go one day, man. Be pretty cool, seeing as you live there anyway. Be pretty cool if you do get to go. Right, right, another pole position. But I thought we set a 208. Right, let's not bottle this pole. Right, home advantage. We got British 1, 2, 3. Could we have an all British podium? It's lights out and away we go. So do I, man. So do I. Let's see. Is there anyone on my inside? No. Okay, right. We've made a good start. He says as he goes wide. But at least there's not as much grass on the edge of the track, which hopefully means that I won't spin out as much. But we have made a decent start. I say it every time I race around Silverstone, I should be so much better with corner names, and I just can't remember any of them. Like the names come into my head like Brooklands and Luffield and all that stuff, but I can never remember where they are. So I know this is Cops. I should know all these by now. Maggots and Beckett's. Oh god, a bit wide, but we've pulled out 5 seconds already. So all we've got to do is just not crash. Which, I mean, we all know how difficult that is for me. So let's see. Oh god, I've gone a bit wide there. Can't track extend either because we all just get hit with like, you get like a 2-second penalty every time you cut the track, or you violate something, or ah. Right, what else has been going on in Formula One? Obviously, we've got the Red Bull seat for next year, which is being talked about quite a lot. Apparently, it looks like Hadjar's going to be in the Red Bull seat, and this weekend is a shootout between Lawson and Sonoda for the Racing Bull seat for next year. And Yuki was doing pretty well until qualifying. They did really well in the sprint quali, out-qualified Verstappen. Did all right in the race. Obviously got that penalty, but then Antonelli got the penalty, so he got the place back. And then in qualifying, it went wrong again. It's just a shame, really, because it looked like he was, you know, finally starting to hook it up. But yeah, from what the rumours are saying, it looks like it's going to be Hadjar in that Red Bull next year. But I'm really hoping that that's not going to be another career ruined, because, you know, obviously Hadjar's done incredibly well this year. But I think for next year, you know, obviously new team principal now, Lauren Meckies, new regulations. Hopefully, maybe that might mean that Hadjar does a bit better than Tsunoda. Yeah, the RB is definitely more stable. I think that Red Bull's just so, it's just on a knife edge. It's so hard to drive, you know, unless you're Max Verstappen, because obviously he likes his cars on the edge, doesn't he? I think I remember Alex Albon said in an interview that Red Bull car is basically white, like when you're using a computer and you've got like the mouse on the sensitivity, or you turn the sensitivity all the way up and the mouse just goes all over the place. And that's basically what it's like driving the Red Bull, because one slight turn and it just snaps on you. Yeah, I think, yeah, Daniel Ricciardo was yeah, ever since Ricciardo left, he was the last one that really yeah, yeah, managed to be competitive in that second Red Bull. And since he left, it's just been a struggle ever since. Well, oh, nice to see you, Legends. Thank you for joining the chat, mate. Hope to see you again in the next one. Well, apparently, I mean, this is all rumor at the moment. None of this has been confirmed. But apparently, the RB second seat is going to Arvid Lindblad, who is currently in F2. Now, personally, from what I've seen of Lindblad, I don't think he's ready for F1 yet. But the problem is F2 is such a lottery these days. It's really hard to tell like who's good and who isn't. I think Lindblad's only 17 at the moment. And yeah, from what I've seen of him, I don't think he's quite ready. But yeah, either one of Tsunoda or Lawson is going to be let go at the end of this year, which I think it's definitely harsh on Lawson if he does get dropped, because I think it took him a while after coming back from Red Bull to find his form, but I think since about Austria, I think Lawson's actually done quite well. Like, he's matched Hadjar at a lot of races. But I mean, personally, I'd have kept the lineup the same. Given Tsunoda another year in the Red Bull, see if the new regs are to his liking, and kept Hadjar in the Racing Bull for another year, let him develop. But no, apparently Red Bull are gonna make a call to change it. But my instincts say that I got a feeling Lawson will be kept. I think Tsunoda will be dropped. I wonder if they put Yuki in that Red Bull knowing that he'd struggle and maybe using it as an excuse to drop him. because obviously he's been in that Red Bull program for 5 years now. He's been decent in the RB and the AlphaTauri beforehand, but I don't think has shown enough. And I think Red Bull will maybe looking for excuses to get rid of him. So after Lawson struggled, they probably thought, all right, we'll put Yuki in the car. If he does well, we can keep him. But if he doesn't do well, then we finally got an excuse to drop him and get someone else in. Yeah, Yuki could become a reserve driver somewhere else. Also, I know he's got Honda links, hasn't he? And obviously Aston Martin are getting Honda engines from next season, so whether he moves over there and becomes a reserve driver for them. Maybe Red Bull keep him as a reserve for a year. That's what they did for Daniel Ricciardo when he got dropped by. Well, no, it's when he got dropped by McLaren. They brought him back as a reserve driver, and then he ended up in the Racing Bull. But yeah, Yuki could be kept as a reserve driver somewhere. But I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at Aston Martin in some way, because with the Honda links and everything, obviously they sponsor him quite heavily. They've backed him quite heavily. I think that was the reason he got into the Red Bull program in the first place, was because they had Honda engines at the time. I think they wanted a Japanese driver in. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I've got a feeling that Yuki's going to be the one to take the hit, which I don't know necessarily if that's fair. I mean, with that Red Bull the way he is, I don't really know what else he could have done. Like we all know that unless you're Max Verstappen, that car is incredibly difficult to drive. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it looks like we are going to absolutely cruise this race. We're 27 seconds ahead, even if we spin out now and make a massive mistake. We should still win. His interview pointed at his exit as well. I haven't seen the full interview yet, but I've heard people saying that he was very much hinting that he was going to be out. But maybe that might be good for him long term. You know, get out of the Red Bull driver program, go somewhere else for a year, have a bit of a reset, and then maybe get a seat somewhere else in the grids and, you know, turn your career around. I mean, it happened to, I suppose Pierre Gasly was different. He went, obviously dropped back to AlphaTauri, did really well, and then he's ended up at Alpine. Yeah, Alex Albon, he's a prime example. Obviously, had a horrible time at Red Bull, had a year out, came back at Williams, and he's done brilliantly since then. So maybe Yuki Tsunoda could follow a similar path. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, man. Looks like it's going to be a great win. Not over yet. 2 corners to go. Could still screw up. Could do a Nigel Mansell at the Canadian Grand Prix and blow up. But I don't think that's going to happen. And we are going to win our first race on this game. The first win of our careers at the British Grand Prix. Just 6 seconds of that. We might have to turn the AI up for the next one. And it is an all-British podium. Sonny Carey, which does sound like an American name, but he is British, we claim him, and old Provost got beaten. And the Americans don't know what hit them. They're 10, 11 and 12th. Germans struggling as well. Hey, to be fair, Muller finished 4th. So we got, yeah, 5 Brits inside the top 7. It's pretty good. Right. Let's make sure we don't restart. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. $28,000. Yay. Look at that. That was 22 points for a win. So it's like a... Let's take the FIA system and mess with it slightly. We got a point for faster... Oh, no, we didn't. Right, let's go to the next one. In Derby. Donington, but we might struggle a bit more here. Actually, is there a way I can change the AI difficulty? Or can I not change it? Or is that on the... How do I do that? I don't know if there is a way I can change it. I'm sure there is somewhere. I just haven't figured it out yet. Can't believe that's hour and 20 we've been streaming for. That's gone really quick. Really quick. I've enjoyed this so far. I think it's just, like I said, just it's nice to just play something different and yeah, just do something different for a change. Right, don't crash into the pit wall this time. Right, do they actually care if you speed in the pits? I don't think they do. Even though it's very, very dangerous. And you could kill some. Although there is a pit limiter on and I'm breaking all... I don't know what's going on. Right, this might be a bit of more of a struggle because there is grass, there is gravel, and I haven't driven at Donington for ages. I think it might even be the last Project Cars game, or the last time I played Project Cars was the last time I drove on this circuit. They're definitely faster than this guy. And I just complain. Oh no. Just wiped him out. He was on an outlap anyway, it's fine. Oh god, I forgot about this. There's 2 different versions of Donington. The one that goes straight off there, the last chicane, or there's the extended version that comes down here. Did I just upshift? Yeah, I did. I thought it was a handbrake. Oh god, wide. But no, I definitely feel like I've kind of dialed into the game now. I understand how it drives, understand how it all works. There's still the odd mistake here and there, but like even as the stream's gone on, I felt it get better. So yeah, they've definitely done a good job in such a short space of time of making the experience a lot better. Because there are a lot of game developers that would be quite stubborn and be like, "Oh no, we haven't got issues. You just need to learn how to do it." Whereas these guys are actually going, "Yeah, okay, there are issues, and we're going to work on them, and we're going to make it better." So yeah, no, they deserve a lot of credit for that, to be fair, because there was a lot of outrage after it first came out. I've upshifted again. Why did I do that? Oh god. Right, what are we saying? 130.8. I feel like that's going to be good enough. Is there definitely not a way to turn the AI up? I feel like once I get the hang of it now, every race is just going to be really, really easy. We're on pole by 4 seconds. Oh god. Right, well we have got the trepidation of grass and gravel, so you never know. And obviously I can bottle it at any time. So let's see. Just like that start. I pulled out a second already. Jeez. Yeah, it's crazy how much this has come on since the start of the stream, where I was literally like spinning everywhere, didn't have any confidence in what I was driving and just crashing and spinning out everywhere. Now I've sort of got the confidence to kind of chuck a car into a corner and know that it'll stick, which is quite nice. Right, don't downshift this time. I can even sort of get on the throttle and get on the power as well now. I can still run wide and make stupid mistakes like that, but we got away with it that time. Knocked a few cones out of the way, but after one lap we are 2.7 seconds in front. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to try and find out how to turn the AI up, because otherwise this career mode is going to get very boring very quickly. Yeah, I would like to do a few more of these. Yeah. So it might not be as regular as the F1 stuff, but it'd be nice to do it like every now and then. I'm actually kind of glad I streamed tonight, because I feel like last couple of streams I haven't really been feeling it, and I felt kind of flat and tight. I don't know whether it's just because I felt like I was getting a bit bored of the series and it was kind of hitting it. I was kind of hitting a brick wall with it. But I sort of had a few days away from it, and I thought, why not stream tonight? See how it goes. Oh god, there we go. There's the trepidation. Thanks, George. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it is a good game. It is a really good game from what I've played so far. And to be honest, if you'd asked me that question 4 hours ago, you didn't even ask me a question. You said it was a good game. If you said that 4 hours ago, I'm not sure I would have had the same opinion. Because yeah, it was just me. It literally just me going around the Nürburgring and just spinning. I had the AI difficulty on 20 and I finished dead last because I just couldn't keep it on track. And I was thinking, oh God, I've wasted 60 quid on this game. Why have I wasted so much money buying this game? But actually, I am kind of liking it, to be honest. It's just nice to have a decent, like, a sort of decent sim-ish game on console. So I feel like it's something we've lacked for a while. Obviously, we had ACC, which is really good. Sometimes it's a bit difficult on a controller, but it was enjoyable. Yeah, there just aren't a lot of there aren't many good racing games nowadays. You've got your Gran Turismos and your Forzas and stuff. I've never been a big Forza fan, to be honest. And the Gran Turismo games I can't play because they only release on PlayStation and PC. They don't release on Xbox. You know, it's just nice to have a racing sim that's kind of accessible on console. Oh, sliding around the last corner. It's not even the last corner. Don't know why I said that. Just lie, Dan. Just lie. This is the last corner. Yeah, I would now that this game's in a better state, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it is very expensive, so I would say only buy it if you're really, really sure that you want it, because it is very expensive. But yeah, this game is in a much better place than it was a few days ago. Oh, that was wide. So this is the same car that we finished half a minute behind in Imola with. I mean, to be fair, that was because I spun out. Right, here we go then. Last lap of the race. I'm providing the most catastrophic choke. It looks like we're going to hold on to make it 2 wins out of 2 and win this championship, which will give us a little bit of prize money. Can't remember how much prize money to be exact. But we might be able to save up for a new car, which would be nice. Although I quite like this one, to be honest. Oh, 16 seconds now. I'm paranoid about hitting those massive bollards all race. It's breaking too deep and going. Right, here we go then for the final time. We come through. I don't know what those corners are called either. I should know. I know there's a corner called McLean's. I think it's halfway through the lap. But he's talking absolute rubbish. But we've not been rubbish today because we win the Donington Grand Prix. By 5.1. No. 2 wins out of 2. "17 seconds in the end. Pretty good gap. Finish. Oh, another $28,000 to add to the prize fund. So we can finish this. $100,000. Wow. Okay, we can definitely save up for a new. We can definitely save up for a new Audi now. Let's look at the old team statistics. So 4 starts, 2 wins, 50% ratio, which is pretty good. We've won a championship already, and we've nearly. Oh, that's going to mess with my OCD. That not quite 200 kilometers. Okay, right. Is there a way? Oh, career. Yes. Is there a way to change the AI difficulty? It's not going to be in here, is it? Or am I just going to have to do it in the menu? No. No. How do I change it then? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way. It's got to be. Ah, whatever. I'll tell you what, we'll figure it out next time. So yeah, I'm going to end it here for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more of this, let me know. I've really enjoyed this tonight. I've enjoyed getting back into it. It's been a while. I really wasn't sure if I was gonna stream tonight because I've had a few days away, but I'm glad I got back into it. I'm glad I did something different, and I'm glad I gave this game a go because yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought. So yeah, but thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like on there for me. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future stuff like this. If you're watching on a replay, comment below any thoughts and suggestions that you may have. Thank you, George, for joining me as always. Hope to see you in the next one. But yeah, thanks once again. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekends.